Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and I see you. I read your comments down below. You want to see my most hated tanks in the game? I will give it to you. Let's start everything with a tier 10 medium tanks. There are two tanks that I really dislike from the tech tree, right? Go figure. Which could be the tanks that I really dislike and I really despise? And there is one tank that I truly do not like from the special vehicles. Actually, two. But unfortunately, one I do not have and the other I do. So let's have some fun, let's play some games, and let's start everything with a concept. Where to start? Okay. Concept 5, at least in my humble opinion, is one of the worst tier 10 medium tanks in the game. Everything looks nice on the paper, speed looks nice, but you are turning like a boat. Gun handling is actually okay of this vehicle, but whenever you are starting to compare this tank against the Leopard, you just do not see the point why would this tank exist and why this vehicle is in the game. It is just not a great tank, right? And I purely dislike it for one particular reason. Leopard 1 is just better tank in every possible shape and form, right? And even though this tank is getting 10 extra damage, I mean, come on, it is not really a selling point, is it? Right? So Concept 5, no bueno. I marked it lately. I hated my experience with this tank, and I truly did not really enjoy my time with this vehicle. But you know what? Let's have some fun and let's make it work, right? Or at least we will try to make it work. So, what do we want to do? Tier 10 matchmaking, we are going to start everything in a smart way, right? We are going to be sniper schnitzels. That's what we are going to do, because playing aggressively with this thing can be extremely difficult and completely unnecessary. Let's put that in this way, right? It's better to be safer, it's better to get some use from the distance and be a bloody sniper schnitzel. That's all we need for a full happiness. So, what we can do, we will start everything with some blind shots in the typical bush. I am spotted. What that means they have someone over there. I would say enemy light tank is sitting somewhere in the middle, okay? I believe it makes sense, and I believe this is the case. It's okay. Don't worry. We are fine. We are chilling. We are enjoying ourselves. Life is beautiful, and everything will be okay. Thinking from the places from where I could get spotted, maybe potentially I could have get spotted from here, but honestly, I think it is the middle. I think it is the middle position from where I could get spotted, or maybe this Key 91 spotted me, who knows. Doesn't really matter, it's okay. We are chilling, we are enjoying ourselves, and we are just trying to get some use here, right? That's all we need to do. We do not want to play in the heavy line. Honestly speaking, heavy line looks like a plague, and it doesn't look like a position from where we would be able to get plenty of the use, right? It is way too risky, it's just simply not worth it, right? Meanwhile, can we eliminate this light tank from the game? Yes, we can. Beautiful, light tank eliminated. And now we have other tank E91 who is trying to go for us. That's okay. That is okay, fellas. Step by step, little by little, we are going to dig this mother trucker out of this position, right? All we need to do, we need to make sure that we are going to use this bush. We are getting outspotted because camo of this tank is far away from being ideal. And it's just simply no bueno. Let's put that in this way. So what we are doing, we are approaching the situation a bit differently. We will wait until this Key 91 will get tiny touch more involved, okay? That's all we need for a full happiness. We want this gentleman to go brrr. Oh, here you go. Here you go, fellas. This gentleman is going brrr. And we want to punish him. For obvious reasons, right? He has obviously advantage over us, right? He has a very, very, very good rate of fire. He has pretty much extremely good DPM, but we are not afraid. We are chilling, fellas. We are chilling. Can you make skill this tank work? Sure I can. I can make every and each tank in the game work. But my love and my hate doesn't really depend on how much I love the tank or... Okay, my love or hate doesn't really depend on how good the tank is. I think this is the best way to describe this. Two tank destroyers are supporting us like there is no tomorrow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Can we go for a blind shot like so? No, not really. Not really. How we could get some more use? CS63 is sitting here around the corner. Not a big surprise, is it? We definitely can expect that. Okay. Watch this, fellas. What is happening here? We are losing the heavy line, right? So what we need to do, we need to try to defend our team to the best of our abilities, or I supposed to say defend our spam to the best of our abilities, right? That's all there is to say in this situation. We will get couple of the free shots there, and after that we are going to submit by losing the game, right? I do not really think we can do anything else. Obviously, we are going to load the gold ammunition just in case. Right? Hopefully, we can get some better angles and just simply farm some more damage if enemies are getting involved. But it doesn't look too promising, okay? We can clearly see that our E4 is going to get gangbanged by the object. So what we are doing... We are getting closer, and we are here just in case if our E4 needs it, okay? Simple as this, fellas. We are over there just in case if our guy needs us. Good, very, very nice. 3 seconds to go. He isn't turning for us yet, so we are trying to punish him once again. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And you know what is the best part of all of this? We will be able to do that once again. Luckily, he is stunned, so we are not too afraid that he is going to snapshot us. We are fine. We are definitely fine. Meanwhile, okay, not a big surprise. Definitely Arta can slap us, right? We are very, very well aware of that. How we could get some more use? How about if we would say hello for this CS63? Beautiful shot in the ass. That's very, very nice. Our Grille should be able to slap him once again. At least that's what I am hoping for. And there is a Kranwagen that is flanking here as well. Ooh. Difficult, difficult, difficult game, fellas. Extremely difficult game. How to get some more use? Let me think. Kranwagen down to 300 hit points. That is okay. Batch at full hit points. Oh, yo, papa, fellas. Oh, yo, papa. How many HP do they have? Gazillion, fellas. I can tell you that. Gazillion. Now CS63 should be peeking here, right? Actually, it doesn't really matter even if he would. Doesn't really matter even if he would peek like this. What we want to do here, we want to be close, so if this object will go this way, we are slapping him. Good. Kranwagen is dead. Very nice. I am aware of this mother trucker sitting over there. I'm aware of him, and I saw the budget in the back already, but not much what we can change about that. It's okay. We are going to be fine, and we are going to survive this. Our E4 and Gorilla is saying, I tried skill YouTube video. Yes, sir, it is a YouTube video of the tank that I dislike. And even though in this game the tank behaved pretty nicely, we hit majority of our shots, I have no doubts whatsoever that if I would have been playing with Leopard, I would have significantly better. Whee! I have no doubts that I would have significantly better performance, and I would just simply enjoy myself more, right? Better DPM, overall better tank, and not a big surprise. I believe this hate for this vehicle is very justified, and I would say it is very, how to say this? I would say it is just simply justified hate, right? Not many folks would enjoy this vehicle, not many folks would love this tank, not a big surprise, right? Right. Now the next one is going to be very, very, very interesting tank. Meanwhile, 3.6 thousand damage, 2.7 thousand assisting damage, not the game that I would complain about. First by experience, first by the damage. Kudos to E4 and our lovely Grille. 3 baboons on top, fellas. 3 baboons on top indeed. And we got ourselves 73,000 profits. That's great. Now, let's switch the tank for other vehicle, which I dislike with a passion. CS63. Now, skill, I do not understand. So many content creators love this vehicle and it is amazing, and you are saying you do not like it. Platform is good, everything about the tank would be fine, but I hate the gun with a passion. This gun is made by the bloody devil itself. There was situations when I missed so many shots with it and I got like maximum level Kurvitsa, if you know what I mean. It is just simply not my vehicle. Even we marked it, we marked the bloody Hurricane because expectation values were lower at first. I still really dislike this tank and I stand by what I have to say. Okay guys, Ghost Town Standard Battle, CS63. Let's try to make this tank work. Okay, listen. I'm all the time paranoid to play with the tanks like this. I truly am. For me, whenever I'm playing with a CS63, my mood is instantly doing 180 degrees turn, if I can say so. It is far away from being my, how to say this, let's say favorite tank or the tank that I will be the most excited about, right? It's okay, we are fine. How we are going to start the game? There is a couple of ways how we can play. We can play in this side, we can play in this side, and I think I am going to sit around this area, and the main reason why am I sitting in this area, I am just simply patiently waiting until enemy light tank will get outspotted, okay? I think it's no-brainer to shoot with this tank full gold just because how inaccurate gun is, but we are giving a fair chance, you know. We are playing a game and we will see. Maybe this tank will treat us as good as Concept 5 did, right? Who knows about this? Who knows, fellas? Who knows? Okay. Patience. Relax, take it easy. Our light tank is sitting in the decent bush. There is a chance that he is going to see the folks trying to make a bit of pressure if someone will get involved this way. There is a chance that if he has CVS, he is going to outspot the light tank trying to push this way. So pretty much at the moment, all we are doing, we are relaxing and we are taking it easy. We do not need to do any silly goose decisions, right? Also, I really want to highlight one thing, that where this tank armor goes, right, it is pretty misleading as well, because on the paper, Wargaming is saying that this vehicle has 260 turret armor, but in reality 260 armor is literally mantlet, right? And everything else is, let's say, far away from being ideal, but maybe that's only me. And to be fair with you, the platform of the tank is good, the speed is very, very nice, the siege mode I can deal with, but the biggest problem is the gun. Obviously, it's not a sniper schnitzel. With this tank, you kind of need to go aggressively, but there is nowhere to be aggressive in this type of situation. There is nowhere to be aggressive. I cannot make a hardcore pressure like this, it's stupid. I cannot go into the city, it is just not reliable. I cannot make a hardcore pressure like this because it's just simply not worth it. Not in every game you can be super aggressive, right? But you know what? We are going to be fine and we are going to survive. We are going to be a big boys. Now, what is our goal and what is our plan and what is our hope? All we need to do, we need to wait until enemies would make a silly goose mistake. That's all we need to do, right? That's all we need to do, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Just a silly goose mistake. Come on, light tank, mess up. I do not want to make pressure here. I honestly don't really think it is a good idea for us to make pressure this way. Ay, very hard game. Very hard game. Very hard game. What we can do now... Unfortunately, no one is getting spotted here. Light tank is sitting in this line of the bushes, so there is nothing what we can do about that, right? We are fine. Instead of waiting here, we are going to relocate. We will take the typical bush here. Hopefully, it will treat us significantly better, and hopefully we will get more use of all of this, right? That's all we want to see. Butcher is playing in the middle, that is okay. The chance of us hitting that type of shot is far away from being ideal, right? Meanwhile, IS-7 is going through the open field. We are trying to punish him. Luckily we did, that's great. Now there is a Foch 155 sitting here, that's okay. And plus on top of that there is Key 91 making pressure. Not a big surprise that we are missing the shot once again. With this tank, I am mentally prepared to miss plenty of the shots, if you know what I mean. It's just how it goes. The score is 0-5. And what to do? And what to do? How about this E50M? Good. That is a decent punishment. That's okay. Mr. Butcher is sniping from the back. I am very, very well aware of that. I would rather help our EBR to eliminate this E50M for obvious reasons, right? Eliminated. Beautiful. Can we say hello for this Butcher? No, unfortunately he managed to escape in time. Not much what I can change about that. That's okay. That is okay, fellas. I mean, score is 3-9, sure thing. I am aware of that. Everything is completely okay. Not a big surprise. Not the first time, not the last time. Good. Luckily, we slapped the Key 91, which is very much appreciated, and it is very, very good. Good. I think we can try to eliminate this this house here up front. That's okay. Maybe they are going to make a bit more pressure. You see the gun handling. Mother trucking gun handling. It's okay. I'm still patient. I am not going to give up and I'm not going to cry over this. I'm trying to do my best, fellas. I am trying to do my best and I'm trying to stay positive to the best of my ability. Most likely he's not going to react in time. That is okay. That's good. Good. The new Clan Wars River tank took one for the team. This is exactly what we are looking for. We are okay. We are aware of this Butcher sniping here from the back as well. So we are going to give him one. For obvious reasons, right? Now we will try to give one for IS-4. That is okay. We will try to eliminate the, excusez-moi, dancer. No, what a beautiful dancer, fellas. It's okay. Not a big deal. Not the first time, not the last time. We are okay. In this particular match, I was struggling to get any use whatsoever for this tank. In the end of the day, we did not finish the game badly, right? 3.1 thousand damage, 1.2 thousand assisting damage. This is not the game I'm going to cry about or complain about, right? But overall, to push here, you understand it is not a good idea. To push here, it's not really a great idea either, especially whenever there is a light tank sitting in the middle bushes. To go through the middle bushes whenever there is two light tanks, it's far away from being ideal. It is no bueno, it's not good. Unfortunately, not much what you can change about that, right? Yeah, it's just not my tank, and I have an active hate for this vehicle, unfortunately, but it is how it is. Let's see the score. Okay, We are back. 3.5 thousand damage, 1.2 thousand assisting damage. I'm not going to cry over this. We finish at second by experience, second by the damage. Not the game, once again, to complain about. But still, I am not feeling like this tank would be my tank. And, you know, you need to respect my, my love or my hate for one or another tank. Now, that being said, there is two more tanks which I would feature. One is T95 Echo 6, Clan Wars River tank, but I do not have it on this account. And other is T22 medium. And T22 medium is equally hated tank by me, because the tank unfortunately doesn't really have too many things to offer, and it's just not the greatest vehicle ever, right? The selling point of this tank is pretty much ability to just armor, right? Reverse side scrapping if enemies do not know what they are doing, right? That's great. As you can see, you can pretty much play this with this tank this way. To the certain extent, our 4 gameplay, right? Although frontally, I mean, you can be penetrated very, very easily, right? So pretty much the ideal case scenario is for you to play like this and pretty much to show the side. Over angle the side doesn't really matter, so enemies won't be able to penetrate you, right? That's the whole point to play with a T22 medium. And we will try to make this tank work. We are going to give a proper go. And cross your fingers for us, fellas. Let's go. Okay, this is a good matchmaking. Fisherman's base standard battle. Now, hear me out. We can actually troll enemies pretty well over there. Ooh, new tank, ST66. Aha, we caught the super tester, fellas. What we are going to do, we are going to reverse side scrap into the city. Maybe not the best idea, just because there is not that many heavy tanks, but we'll see what we can do. We will see what we can do. Hopefully we can troll the enemies, and hopefully they are not going to be able to penetrate us so easily, right? That's the whole plan, that's the whole dream, and this is how we are aiming to do the things, right? Okay. Good. Now, look at this. This is how we are going to play this. You see, what is the angle? We are playing this tank properly, right? We know that we can get penetrated into the turret. We are very, very well aware of that. It's completely fine. But enemies cannot penetrate us into the hull. And you know what is the thing? Where the hull goes, it is very, very common knowledge that you are aiming into someone who is side scrapping to the crazy level, right? You are trying to aim to the guy who is over side scrapping, because this is over side scrapping angle, right? Hopefully that makes sense. Although against the E4 I am kind of paranoid, and I must admit I am not feeling too confident against this gentleman. He has good enough penetration and everything. You know what? I'm going in. Am I going in? I am going in. Am I going in? I am considering about going in. How about that? Look. We are going to make a hardcore pressure like so. How about that? We will try. There is nothing to try. Oh, there is nothing to try. Oh, there is nothing to try. Oh, Yopterai, there is nothing to try. Oh, well, luckily for us, E4 is a bit special. Beautiful. I love every and each special enemy. Give all of them to me. Uh-oh. Give all special vehicles, or give all special enemies to me. I will take all of them with a big smile on my face. Now we have two gentlemen sitting here. Not much what we can change about that. We are aware of the situation. That's okay. Now, The question is, what we can do for this 113? Can we try to reverse side scrap towards this mother trucker? As you can see, we are having pretty wide angle over there, right? And we are feeling great. How about this Mr. Rhino? Unfortunately, I cannot see anything about this Rhino. Oh, I can. Good. It just fired. Doesn't really change anything, does it? Doesn't really change anything. We are going to go like so. Reverse side scrapping angle. You see? He cannot penetrate us that easily unless he's going to build a bit better angle. Luckily, he did not. So that means we can try to bully him a bit, right? This is exactly what we are looking for. Great. Very, very nice. And now I am trying to go once again by reverse side scrapping. This is the proper way to play with this tank, fellas. This is the proper way to play with this vehicle. I know this can be weird how you can over side scrap to this extent and everything. What I'm trying to say that I understand the duty of this tank, or heavy duty of this vehicle, right? Especially when you have matchmaking with not so great enemy players, right? That's great and that's absolutely amazing. This is exactly what we are looking for. But it doesn't change the fact that it's just not my favorite tank gameplay, right? As an example, if I have a choice to play with T62A or this, I would always choose T62A. If I have a choice to play with, let's say, what else? 140. I would always choose 140. Look at this overside scrapping angle. Do you see? He's not penetrating us. So we are playing the game properly and we are playing the game well. And luckily for us, this guy has no bloody clue what is happening. And as you can see, I am giving him my side on purpose and he doesn't understand what is happening. So this is the best case scenario for us whenever players just simply do not understand how the armor module looks like and how the armor works on the tank. If I can suggest anything to you boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I would highly recommend to check out index page for armor modules, right? And you can see yourself what is the right angle against one or another tank. Hopefully that will help by quite a big margin, and hopefully you are going to get enough use for yourself, right? It is important thing to highlight, an important thing to say, truly. Meanwhile, the guy drowned, probably he had some experience with Arta and we made this tank work. Do I love this tank? Absolutely not. Do I appreciate this vehicle? Absolutely not. Do I think my opinion will ever change about this tank? Absolutely not, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Just simply no. So what do we have? 5.2 thousand damage, 100 assisting damage, second class, steel wall, a high caliber. I mean, good game overall, you know, 4.1 thousand bounced and whatnot. But it's just simply not my tank. It's just simply not my tank. So all in all, we were very, very successful with all of those vehicles. Probably T22 being a highlight. Maybe concept game was better. Maybe CS63 game was probably the worst, right? Because we were taking kind of defensive positions. Doesn't really matter. Anyways, this is my top 3 list of the tanks that I cannot stand and I really do not like from the tier 10 medium standpoint. Not my vehicles, fellas. Simple as this. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a great time and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.